pretty well. Just definitely, again, looking enthused about being a social worker.
Okay, great, great. I know you're new in the area.
Yes.
As you stated before, where'd you come from? And tell me something.
Again, I'm originated from Alabama. I did CNA work for 13 years. A friend of mine introduced me to CNA work. Actually, I was out of high school and I was looking for a career for myself and my husband and my children. So I said, okay, Lala, this is something that you can do and make monies and, really grow from it. But however, we had a drastic disaster, like the movie Twister. I think I mentioned that. And my job folded up, my transportation. So I literally came up here with a Beetle, a Volkswagen Beetle for me and the children. That broke down. So now I'm without a car. So my transportation is a barrier. My child care, I have a 5-year-old, and he's really antsy. It's going to take a lot for a pre-K teacher to, he's not a wild kid where he needs riddling, but he's a extrovert like his mom, so he needs to be challenged. He needs a lot of computer activity, a lot of arts and craft activities. So I would love to get him into some kind of preschool where it's all day from like 9 to 5, where I don't be at work and I get a phone call, your kid is in a timeout because he just didn't have extra work to do. So those are my barriers. Yeah, it's very dear to me. I love my 5-year-old.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Family is wonderful, wonderful commodity to have. Tell me what you like so much about being a CNA. And I noticed you said a friend of yours basically got you to it. So
right.
More or less what happenstance theory, where unplanned, circumstances leads to great opportunities.
Had a great opportunity. Yeah.
What did you like about being a CNA?
I loved it because I met different people, different ethnicities, different backgrounds of all walks of life. They were very family orientated where I was from. So we got a lot of true essence on how to parent these days. Not being scared to tell someone else's kid, sit down, sonny, because you're acting out of order. But at the same time, no child abuse. Like I would never put my hands up at another kid.
Yeah.
I got a lot of old tales about how, cooking was foundation, husband and wife picnicking. Like I said, winter time, a lot of baked goods came into the facility. So I love me some baked pies, apple, blueberry, peach. So yeah, I had some great outcomes.
Sounds like you like to interact.
Yes, we always interact with the patients, whether it was bingo, whether it was raffles. We had a good time. We really did.
Now, in terms of some of the more technical aspects of that job, what did you like? What do you feel like you like about that, and what's the outcome?
Technical meaning what I didn't like to say.
Right, some of the medical.
Medical, I think there could have been a lot of advancement in the medicines. A lot of people had rheumatoid arthritis. Some folks had cancer, stage 4, and we watched them die. Again, they're 80 years old or 90 years old. Technology presents itself. Sometimes people can't afford the medicine, so you have to make them comfortable as possible. You have to give them a lot of, things to, like Bayer and Motrins and things to kind of just ease the pain. So it's more personable, more than, technical, but things could be a lot better when you have money. I'll say that. Like far as with the care, far as with the medicines, far as the bedside manner, we see a lot of people, I'm just here for the paycheck. But no, you have to be there as a nurse, you have to be there as a CNA, and you have to feel compassion. Yeah.
I give you a lot of credit because I don't know if I could do CNA work. It just seems very overwhelming.
Sometimes.
Being that I have had some family experiences. But tell me, how long have you been doing CNA?
Oh, for 13 years. Yes.
Now, how can I help you to move forward? Or is that something you would like to continue to do, or
I would like
other opportunities?
Exactly. I would like to cross-train. I would like other opportunities. The social work for me works because I have children of my own. I want to see kids that are placed in foster care not being abused by their parent or again, neighbor, clergy. I'm a very advocate for kids, for children. And I just feel sometimes their voices are unheard. They're 5, they're 7, they're 10. Someone's hitting them or, sexually fondling them. They don't have those rights, like, to speak up. So that's when an adult steps in and said, that's not right. If someone does something to you, that's not right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And it seems like this is happening in usual a lot.
Exactly.
Wow. Now, how can I help you get from being a CNA to graduating to that level of becoming a social worker?
Any testing, like if I have to go through the personality testing, or if I have to do any kind of prerequisites, like first starting off with basic, arithmetic, math, and English courses, and again, vocabulary, basic English skills. I know with social work you have to be proficient in English. You have to know how to write Word documents and papers, and research papers and things like that. So brushing up on all the skills for me, and knowing if I'm a perfect match the first thing first, because everybody can say they want to be a social worker but don't have the skills or the personality match. So
it's a good thing you bring that up, because I do have the results from your initial Myers-Briggs assessments. We have a 4-code thing, and you're basically an ENFJ, which means you're an extrovert, you're intuitive, you're feeling and judging. And just to name some of the examples of some positions that you might be good at, psychology, counseling, and what do you know? Social worker.
Wow.
Exactly what you want to do.
Bingo.
Okay. Also, in terms of fashion, merchandising, politics, and management. Sounds like you're a great manager, being dealing with your kids and all,
yes,
and whole aspects of that. So that is great. Your personality type does definitely reflect your goals for moving on. Now, what I can do in terms of advising you is how can we get from point A as a CNA to that social worker. Do you have any college credits?
I do have a couple of, again, English, math, and science. Those are my main credits.
All right, great. You have accumulated some credits at different colleges, I assume.
Yes.
We may be able to put that into a degree and transfer it in some way.
Okay.
There's a college here called Charter Oak State College in the region, which recognizes prior credits toward degrees, as well as PLA. PLA is prior learning assessments. So you may have gained some knowledge with kids, or with credits, or with different occupations, such as CNA that you've learned. And you can transfer that into the social work degree.
Sounds good.
Why don't I give you a contact? Her name is Belinda. She's at Charter Oak College, State College, and it'd be good to schedule an appointment with her initially to see where you stand towards moving toward your social worker degree. So this is a great place to start.
Great.
I will make a call shortly, as soon as this appointment is over, to let her know that you are coming along.
Yes.
So you can achieve that. I'm sure you're looking for a job, and just not a career.
Yes, definitely.
And that's what you sound like, that the way you want to go. Now, in terms of your short term, how can I help you in terms of obtaining a position? I have looked at your resume. Types of jobs that I can help you in the short term to realize some sort of income into your household.
Okay. Well, again, I have a CNA license. I have a medical assistant license because while I was working at the nursing home, they offer a initiative called Go Back to School and cross-train as a medical assistant. So I have some office skills. I can answer multi-line phones. I can file. I can do 60 words per minute. So I have some administrative work, coding, medical coding. So yeah, I have some cross-training skills.
Great skills. One more thing too, in terms of that, I'll take a look at your resume. Actually, I have it right here. Let's see. These are some great skills and great places you've worked for as well. 13 years here, as you stated before. I do see some of the college that you've trained, some of the college courses you've taken. Now, there are other ways we can try to market you as well. Self-marketing tools. Have you used any self-marketing tools? Any social media?
Social media a lot because I like Pinterest. Besides just tagging your personal hobbies, I like the fact that job prospectors are looking at Pinterest, like they're actually putting things up from IBM and Coca-Cola's and Verizon, and those are top leading brands of places that if you are into retail or you're into communications, those are places that really, people can use those variable places to work at. So yeah, Pinterest, Climber, LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn. Very professional.
Right?
Love LinkedIn.
Okay. And I assume Facebook. What are your thoughts on Facebook?
I am neutral to Facebook because again, it's a lot of potential. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO, he has paved the way for advertising. So when I look at, again, the way jobs are presenting themselves on Facebook, I don't so much look at, the pictures or little things like perks, but I look at the track record. How many people are in this company? What kind of stocks are they into? What kind of incentives, like far as going back to school? What do they have to offer? So it's come a long way.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. And you did mention a lot of great different social media aspects. Are you aware of video resumes and things?
No,
like that?
that I'm not aware of. Yeah.
Those would be some other opportunities or ways you want to explore
Okay.
self-marketing yourself. I can assist you in any way as well in terms of that.
Great.
You do have a LinkedIn account. And all
Yes,
that.
I do.
You spoke up prior. Okay. Sounds very good. I think we've just looked at the short-term and long-term, some of your long-term goals. We definitely want to get you down to Charter Oak State College
Definitely.
to see what we can sense and see how we can get you back out there and
Okay.
obtain a degree.
Definitely.
So your career is not being stagnant right now.
Exactly.
Those are the great attributes. Let's see what else I have in your file here. Do you feel that I can help you in any other way? Have I answered all your questions, or is there other things that I can do to assist you?
Well, no, you've helped me a lot. I now understand my personality trait. I understand my soft skills and my hard skills, what it's going to take to obtain that degree. I also know that Connecticut Works, so you mentioned to me, is a great tool to have here in Connecticut. And I know that there's opportunities no matter where you live, but you have to step out literally like on water. You have to step out and you have to obtain it in order to actually be a success in the mirror. You have to do that. So I'm pretty pleased. I can honestly say you answered everything. It's variable information, and I'm just ready to use it.
Okay, great. And we also have some other resources too. Connecticut Department of Labor, LMI, Labor Market Information.
Oh.
Give us some stats on social media. Why don't I look that up as well and determine too what the percentage is right now of workers.
Oh, awesome.
I believe it is high, and it is a positive.
Great.
Look on that position right now. We can actually do the numbers on that.
Okay.
I have some assessments that I'd like you to further take in terms of, I know you listed Microsoft Word, Access, and Excel, but I noticed they are 2010.
Yes.
Would you care to take
Skills.
another assessment? I do have tutorials.
Yes.
Different things just to get you marked. In the short term, that's what you're looking for to
Right.
get back out there.
Mhm.
Well, we are going to hone in on that college aspect, but I can email this to you.
Sure, that would work for me.
Yeah, let's go approve it right now. I'm just trying to think of anything else. Did I forget anything? Any way that I can try to
No, because right now I'm just blessed to have access to a home, apartment. Again, kids are in a great school. I'm moving forward with education. Like you said, education is key. And I want to know what Connecticut is like to be that great social worker right here. Right?
Well, welcome to Connecticut.
Thank you.
And I love to be that great support for you.
Yes.
Seems like you have a high self-efficacy.
Yes, I do.
You're outgoing.
Yes,
just going out there.
definitely.
Do what you can do. I'd love to set up a new appointment with you.
Great.
What date works for you?
Mornings and definitely Mondays and Wednesdays. It kind of slows down for the kids are in school.
Okay.
And, again, I'm marketable, but I can adjust. I can adjust, like you said, going talking to the young lady at Charter Oak. I can adjust the assessment, testing. It can all work. You can always, critique and work things out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't we do that? Give you enough time to do that assessment. Also the Charter Oak. So why don't we, does August 16th work for you?
August 16th is wonderful.
Now, you stated that the day works for you, pretty much in
Yes, mornings. You're correct.
Would 9:30 work for you?
9:30 super.
All right, I'll put a 9:30 in for you. Let me just jot this down a little bit. What the time is. And give me that.
Thank you, God.
And let me give you one of my cards as well. And, excuse me 1 second there. My card as well, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great having you.
Pleasure. Thank
Okay.
you. Bye-bye.
I just show you out
Sure.
here.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.